In the city of Durham, North Carolina, is one of the fastest growing churches in the Triangle, New Life Christian Center. This beautiful and exciting church meets the needs of your entire family. Today, we are privileged to join Pastors Andrew and Cheryl Singletary as they present the Prevailing Word telecast. Here's Pastor Andrew Singletary.
See, you can be deceived by crowds. See, you can be deceived, by crowds. And that's why most pastors, sometimes I think that a lot of pastors, they make one of the biggest mistakes that pastors make is that they begin to look at crowds. See? And a box thinker is a person that has a crowd mentality. You see, in other words, a lot of preachers, they make the mistake of looking at crowds, and then when they look at crowds, and then they look at what God is doing in their life for them, and then they become jealous because somebody else got a bigger crowd than they have. See. And so a box thinker, they have the mentality of the crowd and what? And tradition. And in other words, they always going by what tradition says. That's a box thinker. What is a box thinker? Got a mentality of the what? Right. Yeah. Has the mentality of the crowd and tradition. Watch this now. Most Christians are box thinkers. They have the mentality of the crowd and tradition. Most Christians are. They are box thinkers. They have the mentality, of the crowd. See, I'm gonna tell you right off from the beginning, I'm not a box thinker at all. See, a box thinker always trying to please the crowd. A box thinker does. Always trying to please the crowd, and that's what a lot of preachers do. Always trying to please the crowd. It ain't about pleasing the crowd, it's about pleasing God. Ain't got nothing to do with the crowd. Ain't got nothing to do with the people that are here. What I'm teaching and how I'm teaching ain't got nothing to do with, we got people that are out on vacation. See, if I go looking at the crowd, I don't want to teach you anything because I'm talking about some of the crowd ain't here. But you saying, but we are. See, but we are here. And we come to be fed. Come on, say amen to that. See, that's why I say that, I say that most Christians, they are box thinkers, they are box thinkers. They have the mentality of the crowd. Praise and worship, they don't lead us into praise and worship because all the people ain't here. And so, we can just sing a song and sit down. See, because they got the mentality of the crowd. They want to be seen by the crowd. They want to be heard by the crowd. And that's the way a lot of you preachers are. And that's how come you get off course with God, because you keep trying to please the crowd. You keep looking for the crowd. Look at whom God has sent you. See? And so, if we the church, listen to this, honey, if we the church are going to be on the cutting edge of what God is doing, then we're going to have to come from among the crowd of box thinkers. See, we got to come from among the crowd of box thinkers if we're going to be on the cutting edge of what God is doing. See, that's why I'm not a box thinker. I'm right on the cutting edge of what God is doing. That's why I haven't left the Word of God. That's why I don't care what you think. What I know is this. I'm going to bring the Word of God whether you like it or not. That's why I know that New Life is right on the cutting edge of what God is doing. See? Come on, you have to give them a better hand praise than that. See? We're right on, listen, because I'm not a box thinker, I'm not a baby boomer trying to dress like a millennium. See? And that's what's wrong with some of you preachers. You old baby boomers, 60 and 70 years old, trying to dress like you 19. Like you're a millennial. You know why? Because you're a box thinker. You trying to please the crowd. You know, some of you too old to be in them little blue jeans you in. You don't look like nothing in there. See, you're a box thinker. You're a crowd pleaser. See? Everybody say a box thinker. All right, now what is a box thinker? A person that has the mentality of the crowd. See, I want to please the crowd. You know, I want to please the crowd. So you're a baby boomer dressing like a millennium. See? And we baby boomers ought to be showing the millennials how it should be. But yet, you done went backwards in your thinking. Why? Because you are a box thinker. See, a box thinker. Person that has the mentality of the crowd and of tradition. You see? And so most believers, they're box thinkers. And I'm saying that if we're going to be on the cutting edge of what God is doing in this hour, then we're going to have to come from among the crowd of box thinkers. See? Someone always trying to conform you to the crowd, please the crowd. You know, teach what the crowd wants to hear. Everybody say, not here. Yeah. And the testimony, watch this now, the box thinker have a testimony. And their testimony is this: we've always done it. That's right. We've always done it this way. That's a box thinker. We've always done it this way. You know, don't come in here changing stuff. We've always done it, this way. See? A box thinker. Okay? Everybody say a box thinker. Okay? A box thinker. All right? And I said that the testimony of the box thinker is that we've always what? We've always done it this way. Say a box thinker. Let me ask you a question. How many sizes does a box have? I said sizes now. I said size. How many sizes are there to a box? There are 4 sides to a box. It's 4 sides. I say size. Everybody say size. Yeah, 4 sides to a box, right? There are 4 sides to a box, and I'm going to give you 4 things. Watch this now, that will keep you or make you a box thinker. 4 things that will keep you a box thinker. Everybody say 4 things that will keep me a box thinker. Okay. Look up here at me. I have this box. Okay. Side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. All right? 4 sides to a box. Okay? And I'm going to give you 4 things that will keep you a box thinker, keep you inside the box. Are you ready? All right. The first size of the box is what I call the fear of failure. Everybody say the fear of failure. Yeah. The fear of failure will keep you a box thinker, will keep you inside the box. People are box thinkers because they're afraid to step out of the box and do something different. See, that's why they're a box thinker. They're afraid to step out of the box and do something, to do something different. So therefore, the fear of failure, listen to me, it will keep you a box thinker. It'll keep you inside this box right here. The fear of failure. See? The fear of failure. Right? The second side, okay? The second side of this box, I call the need for acceptance. Everybody say the need for acceptance. Yeah. The need for acceptance, it'll keep you a box thinker. It'll keep you inside of the box because people don't want people to persecute them. And they want to be accepted. But you got to realize when you think out of the box and when you start doing new things, people are going to persecute you. And so side two, the need for acceptance. See, listen to me. Listen to me. Jesus have already accepted you. See, so it shouldn't be any worry or anything about, I'm being accepted. I have already been accepted by the Most High God. See, and so people have this thing of the need, to be accepted, and it'll keep you in the box. Because let me tell you what, I don't care how well you do something, I don't care what you do, people can always find fault. Some people ain't going to accept you, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say, some people are not going to what? Accept you. So there ain't going to be no sweat off my back. See, so side number two, the need for acceptance, it will keep you a box thinker. It'll keep you inside this box. See, listen to me. It ain't too much you can do inside this box. See, ain't too much you can do inside of the box. And I'm talking about these things is what's going to keep you inside this box. Okay? Side number three. Everybody say side number three. Okay? Now, the third side of this box I call a poor self-image. Everybody say a poor self-image. Yeah, a poor self-image, it'll keep you a box thinker, will keep you inside of the box. How many of y'all remember Moses? Y'all remember Moses? Moses, he had a poor self-image of himself. Is that not right? And God had to work with Moses to get Moses out of the box. Why? Because Moses had a poor self-image of himself. So God had to work with Moses to get Moses out of the box. God had a mission for Moses. But see, Moses was a box thinker. Now God, he's making all kind of excuses of why he couldn't deliver God's people. Talk about, God, I ain't no good talker. I ain't all this right. He had a poor self-image of himself, and God had to do what? Had to work with him. Say this with me. Say, a poor self-image will keep me inside of the box. Yeah, a poor self-image, it'll keep you inside of the box. And listen to me. No Christian shall have a poor self-image of themselves. Now that you're born again and in the kingdom of God, you shouldn't have a poor self-image of yourself. I never seen so many Christians, man. They got poor self-images of themselves. I used to have a poor self-image of me. See? I had a very poor self-image of me because of what people said. See, my father was an alcoholic. We didn't say that then. All we said was that my daddy drink. But no, my dad did more than drink. He was an alcoholic. See, he was an alcoholic. But in our house, we just said, daddy drink liquor. Now, daddy was an alcoholic. See, an alcohol will get the best of my dad, and so sometimes he'll get paid and he'll never make it home with his paycheck. See? And so, because of that, and then my mom and dad, they have no whole lot of education or anything like that. And so, from my background and from what people said and from what people knew of me, I had a very poor self-image of myself. Can anything good come out of the Singator's house? Because we had this poor self-image. See, but a poor self-image, it'll keep you inside of the box. See, if I still have that poor self-image of myself, there's no way in the world I'll be up here teaching you. See, with a poor self-image, I never in the world would hear people would get up out the bed to come and hear me. And then the really shocking thing is, people pay to hear me. See? What do you mean by that? I mean, when I go places, people give me, honorariums, or, to bring it down on your level to understand. When I go places and I preach and teach at other places, people pay me. and they pay me well.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Pastor Cheryl Singletary, and my husband and I have the privilege of being the pastors of the great congregation, the New Life Christian Center, here in Durham, North Carolina. I ask you to come and fellowship with us on Sunday mornings at 10, as well as Tuesday evenings at 7. You will be a blessing to us, and we'll be a blessing to you. Here at New Life Christian Center, we have a motto. At New Life Christian Center, you can get all of your needs met. So come join us. Have a blessed week. I look forward to seeing you.
See? So a poor self-image, it'll keep you in this box. Okay? And then side number 4, the fourth size of this box, I call comfort zone living. Comfort zone living. This will keep you a box thinker and will keep you inside of the box. Everybody say comfort zone living. Yeah. Most people don't want to get out. Most people don't want to get outside of their comfort zone living. Why? Because they don't have to take any risk. So most people don't want to get outside of their comfort zone of living. See, and you got people like that now in the church. After all that God has been to them, they still living in their comfort zone. Some people, I don't care what you say, they ain't going to give no more than $2. No, that's their comfort zone living. See? They don't want to take a risk with God. See? But really, you know, when you go with God, it's never a risk. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? See, when you go with God, it's never a risk. See, but those people, you know, they comfort zone living, watch this, won't allow them to pay tithes. See, because of their comfort zone living. You know, I don't want to take I'm going to use the word risk, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to take a risk with God. I can't trust God, and so I'm going to stay in my comfort zone living. I know if I don't tithe and I give this, I know what I have. Child of God, you're a box thinker. You're a box thinker. See? You're a box thinker. All right, so everybody say the fear of failure, the need of acceptance, poor self-image, comfort zone living. All of them are what? Will keep you a what? Yeah. All of these things, these 4 things will keep you a box thinker. Now look at this box. How much you think you can do inside this box? See? You can't move too much in this box. Some of us can't get in the box. Some of us, we can't get in the box. You can't do too much as a box thinker is what I'm trying to get you to see. Ain't too much that you can do, as a box thinker. Right? Okay. What do we say a box thinker is? There's a person that has the mentality of what? Watch this now. The crowd ain't going to want you to go no more than this. They want to keep you in the box. They want to keep you in tradition. This what the crowd wants you to do. The mentality of the crowd, listen to me, and the crowd will always rule. You're a box thinker, the crowd going to rule you. They're going to tell you what to do. Tell you when to come to work. See, you just like a paid hireling. Everything go through them. We don't want to hear nothing more. We don't want to hear nothing like this. Don't be talking like that to us when we come to church. Don't talk to us about giving no money. Talk to us about nothing like that. We want to start at 9 and out by 9:30. You ought to be through preaching by 9:30. Ain't going to take all that long. See? The crowd was always, listen to me, the crowd will always rule the box thinker. See? They're going to always keep you, what tradition, we've always done it like this, and you ain't coming in here changing it. We don't care. You nor God ain't coming in here the way, and change the way we do things. This is the way we do things here. Why? Because we box thinkers. That's why I'm saying that if you and I are going to be on the cutting edge, if New Life is going to be on the cutting edge of what God is doing in this hour, then we're going to have to come from among the crowd of box thinkers. Listen to me. You definitely don't want a preacher that's a box thinker. You definitely don't want that. That preacher can be no help to you at all. That preacher will never tell you what's wrong in your life and what you need to do right to get on the right path with God. Why? Because the crowd is going to always rule. The crowd is going to always tell a box thinker what to do. Always tell a box thinker what to do. I remember when we first started our ministry and we started a church, people tried to make me a box thinker. Try to put me inside of the box. Don't want me to say certain things. When I say certain things, they go out and lie on me. He said this and he said that. And my God, when I started telling them we come to church on midweek services, they had a fit. Church on Tuesday. He talking about tithing. Try to make me a box thinker. We gonna leave. And then, they get a little group that will listen to them, and 2 and 3 of them will leave, and the devil going to see whether or not you back down or not. Every time 2 or 3 leave, I preach harder. Amen. That let me know I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path. So I know that's why I say a lot of pastors are box thinkers. Ain't too much you can do inside this box. I'm telling you, because the people ain't going to allow you to. The crowd is not going to allow you to do nothing. See? You have the mentality of the crowd. In other words, the crowd going to tell you what to do. Going to tell you how to preach. Going to tell you what time you come. You ain't going to tell me what time I come to work. Nope. You ain't going to tell me what my job is, and you ain't never heard from God. You ain't never been called. Isn't that something? People are telling people that's been called their job. That's just like what Proverbs says. I see kings walking and servants riding. Something wrong with that picture. Ain't it? That's backwards, ain't it? That's the way it was. Listen to me. Things are backwards when you're a box thinker. I'm telling you, preachers, pastors, God didn't call you to be a box thinker. He calls you to be an out of the box thinker. That's what God called us and his people, to be out of the box thinkers. Everybody say out of the box thinkers. Yeah. See, God wants he wants the apostle, prophets, evangelist, pastor, and the teacher, listen, to be out of the box thinkers, and he wants his people to be out of the box thinkers. See? And God didn't call you to be, look, preachers. God didn't call you to be no box thinker. God didn't tell you to have the crowd of the mentality and tradition. That's not God's will for his people, nor, listen to me, nor his prophets and apostles and evangelists and pastors and teachers, his ministry gifts. God don't want us to be a box thinker. Take a look at the box. Look at it. How much can you do in this? What can you do in this? Not too much. Not too much. You can't do that much in it, and what little you can do it moving around in it, the crowd will tell you what to do. That's pitiful, isn't it? I said, isn't it? All right. So, fear of failure, the need for acceptance, poor self-images, and comfort zone living will do what? Will do what? And keep you a what? Keep you a box thinker and keep you in the box. Isn't that right? All right, now, I'm going to give you 3 things that will happen if you stay a box thinker. 3 things that will happen if you stay a box thinker. Listen to me, preachers. 3 things that will happen if you stay a box thinker. If you stay with the mentality of the crowd and the tradition, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. 3 things are going to happen. Number 1, if you stay a box thinker, you risk living and dying and never reaching your destiny, never reaching your vision. If you stay a box thinker. I'm going to say it again. If you stay a box thinker, you risk living and dying and never reaching your destiny, never reaching your vision. See? Everybody say, my destiny, my vision. Say it again. Yeah. Now look up here at me. Every one of you have a destiny. Destiny isn't just for preachers. Every one of you have a vision. Say vision. Your visions ain't just for preachers. God gave every one of you a vision. See? But if you stay a box thinker, you'll never reach your vision. You'll never reach your destiny because people won't allow you to reach your vision. They won't allow you to reach your destiny. That's what you risk doing if you stay a box thinker. People can control you. You ain't going to never reach your vision. See? You ain't going to never reach your destiny in life. They're going to always cause you to have a poor self-image of yourself. See? Always. You know, your mama on them was no good. You know, your daddy was a drunk. You know, the devil had me saying one time, you know, your daddy alcoholic and your brothers and them drink. You may as well go on and join them. No, I'm telling you. I mean, you may as well go on and join them. You know, ain't no need of you being different. Go on and join the family. Keep it all in the family. You know. And I used to try to drink. Had that poor self-image. See, the only thing, the only way that changes, listen to me. You remember what we said?
Are you looking for a church that meets the needs of your entire family? Well, if you are, New Life Christian Center is the church for you. Pastors Andrew and Cheryl Singletary personally invite you to be part of one of the fastest growing churches in the Triangle. New Life Christian Center is where we produce the Prevailing Word TV broadcast. Service times are Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. We provide children's church at our Sunday morning services. We provide ministries for women, men, singles, and teens. Come visit us at 7415 Fayetteville Road in Durham, North Carolina. For more information, visit us on the web at www.theprevailingword.org or call us at 919-405-2080. New Life Christian Center, where the Word prevails.